Dan Lutz, Avian Norm Outdoors. This is going to be the first meat cut of the William Collins prototype number C model. This right here. We're going to try to cut this meat right here in slices for beef jerky. We're going to see how it cuts. Ready? On this jerky, we need to see how thin we can get it before it will dry out to make jerky out of it. I'm just letting the knife do the work right now. I'm not trying to force it through there or nothing like that. I just want to see. I'm not even putting any pressure on the knife. I'm just pushing it down through there, and I want to see how this blade cuts. Pulls a little bit, but that's the thickness of the knife. It's not a true butcher knife, but it's doing real good. I was more curious about this point down here. I've never cut with this knife, so I'm just seeing what you'll do. Try not to saw with it, but she's cutting. That's good. That was a little thicker. That's good for beef jerky. I just got to keep trying. I got a little bit off on that one, but let's try this way. This is deer roast, and guys, I lost my freezer yesterday, so I lost a lot of deer meat. I ain't real happy about it. There's some silver skin there. Trim this up later. I just want to see this best piece of sinew here. I don't know if we can flay with this thing or not. I'm going to try it real quick. Meat's pretty soft. I got it real thawed out just because warm meat is harder to cut. I don't know if I can get in there. There it goes. A little tricky with that, but the point did work. William had a little trouble with the 002 model. I actually skinned a coon out with it. It turned out terrible, so I wasted it. But it's I had a little trouble penetrating. It did good once I was in, but because that tip's a little thick, so you know it would be the same thing here. See, that penetrated a lot better. You know, it's all at the table now. I didn't have any force at all, hardly, to cut with that. So I think he did improve his point a little bit. I really think this knife is a cutting machine. Really, I actually did trap triggers are laying right here in front of me. I did this. This knife versus the prototype one. This is a carving machine. This is a lot better here. Fine detail work, a lot better knife. I didn't think I would go for this style knife, but the design of the tip of this knife, I can work it this way, and it's just a carving machine. I mean, you just got that lever and using that little curl. I'm using this little Tonto edge or whatever you want to call it. But right there, see, it's just penetrating real good. And like I said, guys, you know, usually you want your meat semi-cold, and this is really thawed out almost room temperature because I wanted to simulate, you know, doing it right, you know, a fresh kill. And, you know, that'll make a big piece of jerky. So the knife can perform as a slicer. So that's what I'm working on now. But, guys, it's just a little short video, and I wanted to see how this thing cut. I've never cut any meat with this knife, and it's performing as a kitchen knife pretty good. You can see a little thicker, but like I said, this meat is very, very warm. You can see how tender it is, and even professional meat cutters, chill their meat down because it cuts a lot easier. But I wanted to be an honest evaluation on this thing if it would slice. If it's supposed to do about everything to get your butt home, well, if you're out there for a week or better and you manage to take a deer or find a wolf kill, you need to get this meat thinned down to get it dried for transportation. So yes, I believe I could cook this over and do real good on it. That's all sinew right there, but I'll trim that off after I'm done. But guys, that's my point on this, William. This knife here, I skinned that coon with this bevel. It did skin real good. It had trouble penetrating and lifting the hide up. I haven't done it on this, but I can already tell this point's narrower. I think it'll be fine on this Tonto curve for like almost skinning. I don't know if I can try it on this. There's a piece of sinew right there, but I don't know if it's not going to be the same. I think maybe I could simulate it, but right there, it's diving into the meat good. That point really did help that knife out. As far as the choil up here, I love it. I carved like a handle, like a tool handle, to round it off for smooth. That worked great. Like I said, this here, you change the design a little bit. It's just a carving machine. I believe you flatten this out so it makes it a better slicer. I wasn't sure about this Tonto tip, but I believe we're going to be fine on our cutting action this way. I believe that other knife, this knife here, it's back here where you would get your cut. Here you go. This is the meat run for this thing. So I got to finish this up. Have a good day. Thanks, Will, for letting me test this, man.